Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. So, my name is Dhini Aulia, and today I would like to present my final project for the ICT in ELT course. And the title of my lesson plan is Describing Daily Routine. So, this lesson is designed for 7th grade junior high school student and focus on developing student speaking, writing, and vocabulary skill through the integration of technology. And in this presentation, I will explain the learning objective, the application of TPACK, the SAMR model, the use of LMS, technology categories, and finally my reflection on this lesson plan. So let's begin. So we move on to the learning objective. So in this lesson, student will learn vocabulary related to daily routines and practice using the simple present tense. And there are 3 learning objectives. First, student will be able to identify and understand at least 10 daily routine vocabulary items correctly. Second, student will be able to describe their daily activities orally using simple present tense expression. And third, student will be able to write a short paragraph consisting of 5 to 8 sentences about their daily routine using Microsoft Word. And this lesson is designed for grade 7 student and will take approximately 60 minutes. And the main language skills practice are speaking, writing, and vocabulary development. Next, I will explain and elaborate about the TPACK framework. So guys, this lesson plan applies the TPACK framework, which combines technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge. So for technology, I use Canva, Microsoft Word, and Google Classroom. For pedagogy, I apply visual learning, writing practice, teacher feedback, and classroom communication. So for content knowledge, the lesson focus on daily routine vocabulary and the simple present tense. So Canva is used to introduce vocabulary through visual presentation and examples. So students can see pictures of daily activities such as waking up, having breakfast, going to school, and doing homework. So this visual helps students understand the meaning of new vocabulary more easily. And then Microsoft Word is used as a writing tool where students create a paragraph about their daily routine. So students can organize their ideas, edit their writing, and improve their sentence structure while using the application. And last, Google Classroom is used to distribute materials and then collect assignment and provides feedback. It also allows communication between teachers and students outside the classroom. And the TPACK framework is important because technology alone is not enough. Teachers must also consider teaching methods and learning content. So by combining technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge, students can learn English more effectively and meaningfully. And I also will elaborate SAMR model mapping. So guys, this slide shows how the lesson applies the SAMR models. At the substitution levels, Microsoft Word replaced traditional handwriting. Students complete the same writing tasks but in a digital format. Instead of writing in a notebook, they type their paragraph using a computer or laptop. So at the augmentation level, Microsoft Word provides additional features such as spelling checks, formatting tools, and editing functions that improve their student writing experience. And these features help students identify mistakes and revise their work more easily. So at the modification levels, Google Classroom changed the way assignments are submitted and assessed. Students can upload their work online and receive direct feedback from the teacher. So this creates a more interactive learning process compared to traditional paper-based assignment. At the revision levels, Canva allows teachers to create visual engaging learning material using image and multimedia elements. The student can learn through colorful visual and examples that are difficult to provide using only textbooks or print worksheets. And the SAMR model helps teachers evaluate how technology transforms learning activities. In this lesson, technology is not only used as a replacement for traditional tools, but also help create more meaningful learning experiences. Okay, we move on to this section, tools and LMS overview. So guys, this lesson uses the three digital tools, Microsoft Word, Canva, and Google Classroom, where Microsoft Word is used for writing activities. So students write a short paragraph describing their daily routines. And then Canva is used to create visual learning materials that make vocabulary learning more attractive and easier to understand. And then Google Classroom function as the learning management system or LMS. I use Google Classroom to post lesson and assignments and then provide instruction, collect student work, give feedback, and answer student question. So student can access material anytime and communicate with the teacher through the platform. And then these tools support both teaching and learning activities effectively. So let's move on to the technology categories applied. So guys, the first category is word processing software. Microsoft Word belongs to this category because students use it to write, edit, and organize their paragraphs. And the second category is multimedia software. And Canva belongs to this category because it allows teachers to create visual presentation using image, icons, and attractive designs. And third, the category is communication and collaboration software, which also function as an LMS. So Google Classroom belongs to this category because it helps teachers and students communicate, share material, submit assignment, and provide feedback. So these categories demonstrate how different technology can support various learning. So last, challenge and reflection. So there are several benefits of using technology in this lesson. First, learning becomes more engaging and interactive. And then second, students are more motivated because they use familiar digital tools. And then third, learning materials can be accessed more easily and feedback can be provided efficiently. However, there are also some challenges. Some students might need additional support when using digital tools. Internet connection problems can also affect participation and assignment submission. And technical difficulties might sometimes interrupt the learning process. From this lesson plan, I learned that technology should not only be used for the sake of technology itself. Instead, it should be integrated with teaching methods and learning objectives. Overall, this experience helped me understand how technology, pedagogy, and content knowledge can work together to create a meaningful English learning experiences. So, thank you. That's all for my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. And I hope this presentation has clearly explained how technology can be integrated into English language teaching through the use of Microsoft Word, Canva, and Google Classroom. So if you have any question, I would be happy to answer them. You can write it in the comment. Thank you and have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.